How's it going, and welcome back to Link's Awakening Hero Mode. If you're following the series from the last episode, you'll know that we completed Tail Cave, the first dungeon in the game, as well as kind of grabbed a few pieces of heart around Mabe Village. And today we'll be almost getting hit by Stalfos. Today we'll be doing pretty much the same thing, but with Bottle Grotto, the second dungeon in the game, and grabbing a load of pieces of heart from across Kanalet, because the item we get in this dungeon is actually super useful for opening up the whole island. It means we can travel to so much more of the world. But this is actually the first dungeon in the game where we meet these guys, which are just Shy Guys from Mario. But their little unique trait is that they'll copy your movement, one for one. They're like little mirrors of you. And you also can't damage them from the front. So the way to beat them is you want to make them face away and just spin attack them from the back. Once you understand their little gimmick, they're really easy. But I remember the first time I played Link's Awakening, I was so confused. I was just hitting them and they weren't dying, and I couldn't work it out. But anyway, we got the compass for that, which just works the exact same way as in Tail Cave. It's always the same, it just shows us where things are on the map. And if we go into a room that has a little secret, it'll play a little sound. But this is also the first dungeon in the game, actually, where we get these things, where you hit a switch, and it'll alternate which out of blue and orange platforms are raised. Just need to kill this guy. He's just kind of a reskinned Moblin, although he's got the high ground. It's over Link. Oh no. I actually can't hit him. Okay. Now we're even. There we go. Hey, and our first small key of the dungeon, actually. I forgot, yeah, we got the compass in the first room. But yeah, these... I just straight up didn't press jump. Oh no, I didn't have Rock's Feather turned on. That was a silly way to lose a heart. That was bad. As I was trying to say before I died in this room, I was about to say that it's... I'm going to switch this onto... There we go. Right. It's actually really simple at the start. At the start of the game, all the puzzles, they introduce one by one. So they've just introduced this alternating block mechanic. So they do it really simply in the first dungeon, but towards the end of the game, it starts featuring more heavily. But yeah, we got a small key dropped from killing those little Shy Guys, but it's over there, so we have to actually backtrack back to that room we were in to grab that. We can go up here and grab our third small key. We're making a little kind of collection here, I like this. And now we're in here. And the thing the game wants you to notice in this room is that there's all these blocks pushed together in the center of the room. Because then if we go into it... Oh my god, that was rude. I'm killing you for that. Come here, there we go. Yeah, you too. I'm killing your whole family for making me lose a heart. I'm on almost half health now. And I've only done like a quarter of the dungeon, if that. I'm just going to hide from this guy. Since we still have no way of dealing with him, I'm just going to let him go straight past. But yeah, we've got to push the blocks to the center of the room, like they were in the other room. Hopefully if we hide up here, he's not going to come down. Please don't touch me. Oh, thank God. But now we can push you together, and it should, there we go, open up the secret passageway. 3 hearts to do the rest of the dungeon. I'm not pleased with losing 2 hearts that way. I do love the 2D sections in this game. Like, obviously other Zelda games have had these kind of side-scrolling sections, like even the first one had them when you collect items in dungeons, but still, I think Link's Awakening definitely did it in the most kind of iconic way. But if we go through this revolving wall, we get the dungeon's mini-boss, which if you played Breath of the Wild would be really familiar. It's just a Hinox, except they work differently in this time. They try and grab you and throw you into walls, so the best thing to do is just kind of run away from them. And don't get grabbed. Oh god, that was close. Is that it? There we go. They also throw bombs as well, because something Breath of the Wild didn't carry over with the Hinox is that in, I think, all appearances except Breath of the Wild, they've got a thing for bombs. For some reason, they love bombs, and they're also really weak to them, but they use bombs as their primary item. So this guy would have thrown bombs if he lived longer, which would have dealt some crazy damage on hero mode, so I'm glad he didn't do that. Let's kill that Keese, hop over here, and go up. Okay. Oh, we got this room, which got like a kind of... a Hoover, and I got hit by a bat. That's not good. 2 hearts remain. And I did it all for the dungeon, Matt. Why did I bother? Okay, right, let's get out of this room. I'm not a fan of this place. Okay, right. 2 keys. Let's not take any more unnecessary damage from these guys. And what's in here? I can't remember. Oh, a red rupee. I mean, I'll take it. Why not? Some more magic powder, which is kind of... Again, this game is really good at telling you what to do if you pay attention. So, like, we've got keys on us. We can't move these pots. And there was a bag of magic powder here. So we know we have to go through here. But the game was giving us magic powder, hinting that we probably should find a use for it at some point in the dungeon. And in here, we've got these guys. We've got boos. And we can't do anything to them, but if we... Oh, not jump! If we light that, there we go. The boos will run away. But now I'm on 1 heart. That's bad. Oh. Okay, he did vanish. I thought he just got stuck. But yeah, they're just boos from Mario, and this is the only room in the game where they appear. I think they... obviously, if you put this room in Dampe's dungeons, they'll appear there too. But this is the only place they appear organically. Which is cool. I pointed this out in my Secrets in Link's Awakening video. But at this point in the soundtrack, there's Super Mario World's Ghost theme. Which is really cool, from the ghost houses. I'm debating whether I should leave, heal, and come back. So, as I said last episode, I really don't want to die because of the secret ending. I'm gonna soldier on through for a little bit, because hopefully... I can't think where gets too difficult from here. Although I did lose... Oh god. I'm scared of a... what they call Choo-Choo or Zol. Everything in this game's so scary. I need to aim him for the... There we go. No. Go on. There we go. Alright, now some more keys. Oh. Whew. Okay. 1 hit. Do you jump? Do you jump? 2 hits. There we go. Okay. I don't know which way's best to go. Up or down. Down has a little puzzle. Which the owl statue in this room would have told us the answer to if I had the beak, which I didn't bother with. I think the beak's here. But either way, the puzzle is... There are 3 enemies in the room south of here. There's a Pole's Voice, which are the kind of rabbit things with big ears. There's a Stalfos, and there's a Keese. And the owl statue here says we need to kill the Pole's Voice first, and the Stalfos last. So in this room, we need to kill the Pole's Voice, then the Keese, then the Stalfos. On 1 heart. Okay, hopefully that Stalfos... Oh, okay, he's noticed me. No, you know what? I'm gonna go and heal. I'm gonna come back to this because I don't want to die. So I'll see you in 2 minutes when I've gone and healed. Right, and we're back. After going to see the fairy fountain, we can try and take on this room. So yeah, we need to avoid this guy. Push you, and let the Pole's Voice free. Then we can only kill him with a pot at the moment, so we need to do that. Kill the Keese. Oh, Guardian Acorn. That will really help. That just puts the game on normal mode for a little bit. And kill this guy. I'm really finding that the most difficult part of hero mode isn't the double damage, although obviously it doesn't help. It's the not getting hearts from anywhere, so you can't get them from things you'd normally get them from. So you'd normally smash pots or kill random enemies to get hearts, but you can't do that. So like I had to leave the dungeon, go all the way to a fairy fountain and come back to heal. But now we just get more of these guys. These guys we can kill in any order, there's no secret to this room. But there we go. And it'll open another secret staircase. There's a lot of these in this dungeon. But now I've got 1 small key and 1 nightmare key remaining. And there's a tiny puzzle in this part of the dungeon that you'll see. So we weighed that down by walking on it. But then this next one here actually won't go down with just our weight alone. You see it's got a face on, so it's tough. But we just need to carry this pot and then we can push it down and get into the next room. So now we're over here. Well, we've still got a small key. What was that for? What have we missed? Oh, we've just missed here, which is just the beak. so it's just for hints throughout the dungeon. But if you've played the dungeon before, you really don't need to bother getting the beak because you know the secrets. But yeah, right, when we go through here, we've got the second boss of the game, or second main boss at least, Genie. And there he is. So he's kind of this clown thing in a bottle. He's our bad guy this time. Ho ho ho. Right. Genie's little gimmick is that he's completely invincible when he's got his pot thing. So we need to actually break his pot before we can damage him. But a little trick with Genie is you can just run into the fire and take damage. Not that. You can run really close to him when he's throwing his fireballs and he won't be able to hit you. But obviously you need to do it right, not like I did it. So right, there's one hit on the pot. Nah, you can't hurt me as long as I've got a ball. Yeah, if we follow him really closely, he shouldn't be able to hit us with the fireballs, unless I run into them again. I almost ran into them again. Oh my god. Alright, that was close. Alright, so again, we whack the pot, and then we give it a lob. And you see it's almost broken now, so one more hit and that pot will break, and then we can actually hit his body. As long as I can avoid this fire. Okay. Right, hit. There we go. Take that down. Right, okay. Wow, you broke my bottle. You make me hopping mad. Okay. So now we'll do this little spinning thing, which we can just kind of ignore. And then he'll try and throw a big fireball at us, which I don't know if we can shield, and I'm not going to try. Let's avoid you. Oh my god, I didn't avoid it. Okay, right, 3 hearts. We can do this. Okay, right. Throw the big fireball, There's the big fireball. Oh my god, I ran into it again. This is not good. Okay, 2 hearts remaining. I'm doing really bad this fight. Right, big fireball, avoid that. And hit him. And there we go, that's Genie down. And we can finally heal again from getting the heart container. I hope that fire next to me is not going to hit me. That'd be a really dumb way to die. Okay, no it doesn't. Right, and now we're up to a full 6 hearts, which should make it, again, one hit less easy to die. But then after we get this dungeon's Instrument of the Sirens, which is the conch horn, we can go on a little adventure across Kanalet and get some heart pieces. So there we go, we get a little conch horn solo here. Beautiful. And then even if you don't know the story of this game, you can probably work out from the fact that we've got 2 instruments that kind of played the same song, that at the end of the game they'll come together in a kind of ensemble and play us a proper version of Ballad of the Windfish. But yeah, we've got this mysterious voice telling us that the prairie is waiting, which is just kind of in the centre of Kanalet, which is where the next dungeon is. And we've still got Bao Bao waiting outside if he'll do us a favour. There we go. I'm going to go get this chest, actually. I think it's just rupees, but we might as well. Because there's a couple things in the Mabe Village shop that we're going to need rupees for. I think it is just rupees here. Yeah, purple rupee, that's fine. How many are we on now? 119, because we need 200 if we're going to get the shovel, which we really should get soon because we need to start farming secret seashells. And then another 200 if we want the piece of heart that's in the shop. But for now, we can just kind of explore Kanalet and grab some more pieces of heart. So first off, there's the one in the mysterious woods that we couldn't get before. Push you, and now we can just finally lift these things and get to the juicy piece of heart here. Which I can't remember how many we're on. Is that the first one of a new... Oh, I haven't even opened the map yet. Okay, so we got the whole map that we've been at unveiled, which is cool. Oh no, we've only got one more till we got a new heart container. That's cool. Right, and there's another convenient piece of heart down there. Although first, we're going to go here. We're going to go visit the lady that lives here. Hello. So this is Crazy Tracy. And she'll give us her secret, apparently, for 42 rupees. So this will be really helpful for hero mode. She's given us this. She's given us her secret medicine, which basically works how fairies work in normal Zelda games. So if we have secret medicine on us and we die, The secret medicine will revive us and stop us from, you know, actually dying. And down here, again, it would be useful if we had the shovel, because there's another secret seashell right near that zombie, which he's telling us to do, actually. But yeah, now we've got the power bracelet, we can get into this little underground section, where there's a piece of heart that I think you're supposed to have the... Oh, God. You're supposed to have the hook shot to get. So I think you're supposed to bomb this cracked stone here, hook shot over to that stone there, and then you'll be able to jump and grab the heart piece. But if we push this, we can actually do a very precise jump like that and grab it, I think, a bit early, which is neat. So that'll bring us up to 7 heart containers, right. And now we can lift this and get a little shortcut. Oh, okay, I killed him, you know, assault from above. Let's unlock this, actually. There are these things all over Koholint, and if we go into it, it'll open up the fast travel map. Oh no, it won't, because we haven't unlocked another one. If we unlock another one, then we go on them. We can actually fast travel between them, which makes everything a lot easier. But in here, now we've got the power bracelet. There's another piece of heart we can get. If I remember how to do this puzzle, because I'm very bad at these. Because you can't actually stand on these long enough to push a block, because you see they crack and will fall through and lose an entire heart. If we go up round this way, push that, kill this guy. Okay, I think I've done this wrong, maybe. I can't see a way that would work. So I'm going to do this and grab the piece of heart and then come back in for what's in the chest. Because I think the chest is just rupees. Unless okay, no, I've worked it out. We do this, throw that, do that. There we go. Beautiful. Hopefully that was... Okay, that's a decent amount. That was worth the time. 50 rupees. Bringing us up to 149. Yeah, because we lost a few on secret medicine, but that's so worth it in hero mode. And then if we go back here, we are back in Maybe Village, or Marbe Village, Maybe Village, Maybe Village. I'm never quite sure how to say that. So yeah, the shop has the shovel and the piece of heart, but both are 200 rupees, which we can't get yet. So I'm actually going to play a little bit more trendy game, because I think there should be some new stuff in here. Oh, he's in. Closed. No. Oh, at least now he's not on the moving bit, is he? I think he still is. Oh, that's even worse. That's gone terribly. And that is perfect. That is gorgeous crane technique. What? Did the rupees stop it going down? I think it might be physics based even in whether it can go down or not. Should I grab the rupee first? I'll try grabbing the rupee. Okay, hopefully we grab the rupee now and it doesn't hit the Goomba. It's hit the Goomba. Alright, here's the strategy, so hear me through. I'm going to put the crane about here. That was too low. The strategy is to knock the rupee over. It's Operation Falling Rupee. Alright, done. Maybe I'll get the rupee. Okay, right. Operation Falling Rupee is a success. We can now get to the Goomba. There we go. Hey, that's what I like. Right, let's grab the purple. Oh, that is way too far to the left. That is awful. Although it might still work, maybe. Okay, right. I did not deserve that. That was poor technique. Right, loving that. I'm not going to bother with the chamber stone yet, because I haven't even touched the chamber dungeons yet. But yeah, we got 50 rupees and a Goomba. Although what I could do is leave, go back in and grab the 50, which will move out of the way. I'll put him back at his house. He's getting annoying. Alright, come on, guy. Let's give you back. Ho, ho, ho. I really appreciate what you did. Look, this is so cool, right? Look, he gets the little kiss and he goes red. It's so cute. I love this game so much. This game's actually amazing. And there he is, right? He's back at his little bits. Don't bite me. Well, think of everything we've been through together. Ungrateful. Hey, there we go. So what are we on now? If I get that, I'll be on 170. So I might as well try and grab the red as well. What the hell is that? Hey, there we go. Right, don't pull anything that the red did. I like you, purple. Alright, there we go, 200. Let's get out of here. Right, there we go. So now we can either buy Piece of Heart or Shovel. But the Shovel at this point is definitely the most worth it. But then we can always come back at any point and grab that Piece of Heart. But yeah, the Shovel now allows us to dig, so we can grab secret seashells from across the world. But other than that, it doesn't really have much use. Oh, except I think we actually do need it for the next dungeon, so it's worth getting it anyway now. Why am I in here? I went in the wrong place. But yeah, now we've got the shovel, we can grab a secret seashell in here. And we dig, I think it's this corner. Nope. Hey, there we go. Right, and now I also forgot last episode, although we got the Yoshi doll from the trendy game, I forgot to actually give it to the people who want it. So we actually need to go in here and find this person here. Here we go. I will. And now we get a bow, so we've actually started properly the trading sequence now, which takes you across the whole of Kanalet, and you're trading with all sorts of different people. It's great. Alright, yeah, and then now we've got the secret digger thing. We can go down to... What am I saying secret digger thing? I couldn't think of the word for shovel. Yeah, now we've got the shovel. We can actually go down to Torombo Beach, where there's a couple more seashells we can grab. But before we do that, we've got the bow from trading in the Yoshi doll. So we can go here where we previously grabbed the secret seashell down here. And we can give it to Chow Chow. There we go. Looking good. So now we've got dog food off Chow Chow, which is the second item in the trading sequence. And then when we're on Torombo Beach looking for secret seashells, we can actually find someone to trade this dog food for. And if we go down here, which actually becomes quite an important spot later on in the game, but I think around here we got another secret seashell. So how many is that now? How many are we? We're on 4. And I think you can trade them in this game at every 10 at the Seashell Mansion, which is somewhere we need to still go up in the northeast. But I think every 10 is where you get a reward. But anyway, here's one of Link's Awakening's, again, another bizarrely unique character, which is a crocodile in a hat called Sail, who wants our canned food. So, in return... Oh, no, he'll eat it first. There we go. Tin as well, why not? But in return for our canned food, he will reward us with... bananas! There we go. Brilliant. Could take a few more. He's got like stashes. He's got more canned food here. He didn't even need mine. I don't feel that was a fair deal. Now we can lift these. We can get to this area and get what's in this chest. Well, we've got more rupees, so now we're no longer broke, which is nice. But yeah, here is one of the coolest and most kind of mysterious locations in the game. We've got this empty shack, which just plays a really kind of melancholic version of the Ballad of the Windfish, which is just so cool. But if we break these pots, there's a secret seashell. There we go. And you're meant to get that later on in the game, because we actually learn whose house this was. And then as part of that mini quest, we get told that there's something in one of his pots. But we can actually just go and grab it now. You see, we can't get across here because even with the feather, that's way too much of a jump. And that's basically all we can do here for now. Alright, now let's make our way back up to Mabe Village, where there's another thing I want to grab from the shop, which will allow us to grab even more pieces of heart. And it's just a good thing to get early on in the game, just because it helps with so much stuff. And that item is the bombs, which are only 10 rupees, and we get 10 of them. There we go. And we can actually grab 2 to fill our bomb bag up completely, because I think we can only take 20. Or perhaps it's 30. We might as well get all of them then. Bye. Hey, great. Bombs are just incredibly useful, and they come in handy in the 3rd dungeon as well. The mini-boss of that dungeon, actually, you need to use bombs to beat it. And they do appear in the dungeon, but not many of them. So it's a lot easier if you just grab some bombs before you go in. It's only 30 rupees. These guys are annoying. Oh, even more annoying when they actually hit me. But now we've got bombs, we can blow up these walls in the overworld. I don't think we need any inside, but I'll keep them on anyway. We can blow up these walls, which hide secrets inside. So in this one, there is... Oh, we can't even do anything in here. I forgot. Yeah, in this wall we'll be able to come back to later, but for now, if I can avoid this guy. For now we've got these kind of weird rubbery crystal things, which we can't break. I forgot I don't have the right item for that. So we'll have to come back to that later. But for now we might as well start heading towards the third dungeon of the game. We can actually break this one, which will result in us having access to another fairy fountain, which is incredibly useful again on hard mode. A full fairy there, there's a fairy fountain there. We could have actually put that in our bottle, which would be useful. Hopefully it'll respawn if we come back in. Because a fairy in a bottle means possibly, you know, one less trip to a fairy fountain. There we go. Right, that's handy. Now let's just keep that down there. Alright, and now let's head down here. We can also bomb this giant skull now we've got the right items. So we've got that gone, and we can actually dig in the spot where it was for a secret seashell as well. Right, but now we're past the kind of easy, beginner-friendly point of the game. And you see even the overworld's just kind of full of more dangerous enemies. And the game gets a little bit more difficult at this point, but still, if we're like smart about things, we shouldn't die. But yeah, our first port of call on the way to the new dungeon is not down there, is in here, where we meet the eccentric Richard. Salutations, you wouldn't know by the look of me, but I used to live in a castle. Okay, brilliant. So, this guy Richard wants us to head to his castle, which he used to own before his servants went crazy, and retrieve his 5 golden leaves. So we haven't actually been there yet, but you can see on the map there's this kind of cool little sketch of a castle, so we know basically where it is. And we can head up there, find his 5 golden leaves, and then he'll actually let us into his field here, which is where the key for the third dungeon in the game is found. And there's also a piece of heart we can grab as well, which maybe... Oh no, that'll only bring us up to half of a new heart piece, but still, every little helps, doesn't it? I hate the flying Octoroks, I really do. You kind of got to hit where you think they'll go rather than where they actually are. Right, so now we are... not going to get hit. So now we're directly south of the castle, but you can see we actually can't get in at the moment because the gates are shut. So we have to find a secret way in. And we can do that by going around here, where we find this guy, who wants bananas. And luckily we just completed the trading quest, so we've got bananas on us. And in payment for bananas, he'll call in the heavies. There we go. Monkey reinforcements. And these monkeys built us a bridge. So thank you guys. Have a little dance. And not only do we get a bridge, we get the next item in the trading sequence, which is an even further step down from a bananas. It's a stick. So we got that. Brilliant. But now we're almost on the grounds of Kanalet Castle, and if we cut that, we can find our secret way in. So I just love how this look. I didn't mean to climb back up. How this little underground passage visually looks, because you can see the outside of the castle. You can see the castle walls. What am I going to put on? No, I'll just keep it with the feather. You can see the castle walls, and it really does feel like you're kind of sneaking in through some hidden passageway into the castle. It's really cool. So now if we go up this ladder, we're actually within the castle walls. And we can proceed to explore the castle and find these 5 golden feathers. So the first one is actually a really interesting one. So if we kill this dark nut first. Hit me again. Bye. So the first one is actually the most cryptic one here. So you see there's a crow on a tree, and usually crows, they'll perch on top of trees, and then if you're near them, they'll fly off and try and peck at you. But this one's not. This one's just sitting on the tree for some reason. So if we disturb the peace and throw a rock at him, now he'll have a go. Look, there we go. And you can see he's got some kind of faint glow around his feathers, around his wings. But if we kill him, we actually get our golden feather. We also took 2 whole hearts from him, which I'm not happy about. Let's kill this guy. Again, a lot of the sword enemies in this game, although they've got different looks, they're all pretty much the same. So the sword moblins, the sword stalfos, darknuts with swords. Again, they'll just run at you and try and hit you, and if you just hold your shield out, let them whack you, and then they'll recoil and you can move in. But here we've got the second golden leaf, which is kind of a little mini-boss thing. We've got this guy who'll go in the holes and he'll throw bombs at us, but before we fight him, I'm going to actually take care of this guy. This guy is not recoiling for some reason. Oh, there we go. It was because I was moving. Right, now he's dead. We can play whack-a-mole with this guy, who's really not that difficult if you don't get hit by bombs, because bombs are going to do a lot of damage to you. There we go. I can't remember how many hits he takes. Jesus, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that did like 4 hearts of damage or something on this. But anyway, we kill him and we grab our second golden leaf. And now the rest of the golden leaves are all found within the castle, so we actually get to go into the castle itself now. Which has a really cool theme. It's one of the... I mean, I think they've done such a good job with orchestrating Link's Awakening's music. But Kanalet Castle is one of the places that stood out to me for some reason in how good it actually is. But actually, what might be handy now is to see if this works. So the enemy that's careening around and trying to hit me is this, which is called an anti-fairy. I didn't mean to leave the castle. But, like I said in episode 1, if we put magic powder on an anti-fairy, it should turn into a real fairy. Now, I'm not sure whether it actually will because we're playing in hero mode, but there's only one way to find out. And it doesn't! No! There goes my plan of healing in dungeons without previously stored fairies. Oh, that's disappointing. It makes sense, though. Like, you're not supposed to be able to get easy heart drops. Let's kill you. And we get our third golden leaf. And you see here we've got guarded by these guys. Oh, a guardian acorn. Excellent. And a piece of power. I'm glad I got the piece of power first because the guardian acorn I think overrides it, but that's so much more helpful when you're on hero mode. But there we go, we got a little convenience switch and now we can just walk in and out of the front door of the castle and we don't have to sneak out through the little side entrance anymore. Now if we go up here, we're in a room where we've got a little puzzle. So there's 2 kind of darknut statues on the walls. Oh my god, I didn't think it'd come up here. There's 2 little darknut statues, and if we bomb them... Okay, I can't bomb until that one comes out. If you bomb them, actual darknuts come out. Oh my god, okay. You know what, I'm gonna kill you with bombs, why not? Brilliant. Okay, right. I was so sure I was going to die then from Darknut or Electrocution or something. And now we're nearly at the end. We've got 4 out of the 5 golden leaves. There's only 1 more to get. And if you saw him there on the right of the screen, you'll know what we have to kill to grab this golden leaf. And he's lurking in here. Which is sort of the little kind of boss of this thing. Of this little mini dungeon. But here we've got... something that they've added to the remake which is just so nice, and it's this pot door. Because in the original, this was just a closed door and you'd have absolutely no idea how to open it, but now they've added a little drawing of a pot so you can work out the puzzle, which is just to open it like that. But right, we need to mentally prepare ourselves. I'm going to actually use this fairy just in case. And we need to take on another staple Zelda enemy, which is a ball and chain soldier. He will swing his chain at us. Oh god. And then do that. And I don't think we can shield it. Oh, we can actually. Okay, good. That makes things a lot easier. I've already taken 2 hearts. Okay, that like got past me. Oh my god, I'm so glad I used that fairy. It's kind of knocking past my shield. This is not good. Okay, right, that was... How many hearts lost? 6 hearts lost to 1 mini-boss. That was awful. But either way, we've got our golden feathers. We've still got secret medicine in case things go terribly, terribly wrong. So now we can go back to Richard and get our reward. I am actually just going to, you know, play it safe. I'm going to go up here to the fairy fountain we opened. And I'm going to grab the fairy. I'm just going to not take any chances on this mode. Because I don't want to have to pay 40 odd rupees to get another secret medicine if I do accidentally die. But now we're here, actually, before we go to Richard, we can trade in our stick in the next part of the trading sequence. And he'll poke at the beehive, which is never a good idea. And there we go. Alright. See you in a bit. And we've got the beehive as the next part of the trading sequence. And there is the game's third dungeon, which is what we're fighting towards. But obviously we can't get in yet because we don't have the key. But now we've got the 5 golden leaves. Ooh, excellent. Now we've got the 5 golden leaves, we can go to Richard and grab a reward. Très bien. Move this statue and you'll find your reward. Thank you, mate. Let's go down here. Alright, now there's a couple things we can grab in Richard's back garden. We can go this way and push that. Hop across the gap and grab another secret seashell. Which puts us on 7 or 8. Oh my god, that was almost terrible. 7. Alright, so 3 more and we get our first seashell reward of the game. I was going to say I can't remember if there's another little green guy in here, but there is. But yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I can't remember if this is a real skull or if it's one of the enemies that's... Yeah, it's the disguise. There's no point bothering. But if we go out here, we come out in Pothole Fields, which is one of the most annoying places in the game. As you can see, it's like Minesweeper. So we have to cut grass and then find the right path through the field that is full of potholes, as the name would imply. We can go up here and there's another piece of heart we can grab. Although this one is very annoying in my experience. Okay. Oh, okay. You can actually grab it. Oh, it's very, very easy to die here. No! What? I had it! I'm going to have one more try. It's very much easier. Like, it's a lot easier if you have... It's a lot easier if you have the Pegasus boots. That was stupid. If you have the Pegasus boots, this is a lot easier, but... Yeah, there we go. You can grab it without. Brilliant. You got a piece of heart. But now, it's equally difficult getting out. And that is not a great way to start. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. Straight away. But anyway, we've got another piece of heart, which puts us on half of a heart container, so 2 more, and then we're on another full container. But if we cut that grass, we can speak to this guy. In soil sleep secrets beneath your feet. So that cryptic clue, we can solve the puzzle by cutting here, digging here, and grabbing the tail key. So we did actually need the shovel. Just for that bit, just for digging up the tail key. And now using the tail key, we can finally unlock the game's 3rd dungeon, Tail Cave. So there's a whole kind of little side quest involved in opening this up, but now we've done that, we can open the gates and get to the game's 3rd dungeon. So I'll get over there, and that's where I'm going to call it for episode 2 of my Link's Awakening playthrough. So thank you so much for watching. I've honestly been having a blast doing these so far. I've just been absolutely loving Link's Awakening, and yeah, any excuse I've got to play this game and call it work, I'm going to take. So I'm going to see this playthrough through, and then I really, genuinely did not think I enjoyed Let's Playing. Those of you who've followed my channel for a while will know that there's been a lot of times where I've tried to do Let's Plays and just completely lost motivation. But I'm actually really enjoying it this time around. So I would love to do older Zelda games as well after Link's Awakening. I went in the wrong cave again. Such as the Minish Cap, which is, again, those... oh god. Again, those of you who have followed my channel for a while will know that the Minish Cap is my all-time favourite 2D Zelda game. So I'd absolutely love to do a playthrough of that if you guys would be interested in watching it. Right, there we go. Now we're healed up from the Great Fairy. We can head down to Key Cavern. So hop, skip, and jump over here. Might as well do this because I'm going to forget after the dungeon. So really quick before we go in. Give that a little dig and grab our 8th secret seashell. Brilliant. Right. Again, not going to take any damage from that. And here we are, level 3 Key Cavern. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. It's been a whole lot of fun. We've completed Bottle Grotto and Kanalet Castle, getting the 5 golden feathers and finding the key. What's it called? It can't be the key. Well, finding whatever key it was to get into this Key Cavern. And here we are in level 3. So yeah, if you like this episode, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more of the series. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.